Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, and we may be in the Bluegrass State, but blue is the color to avoid if you love the homestanding Louisville Cardinals. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Cardinals will put total leather to crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Jacksonville State Gamecocks offense takes the field to start this game off. And here's the band they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Huff. Feeling some heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They've got the screen set up. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. He'll ride his man on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll take it on the return. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. So the Louisville Cardinals offense will go to work for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step.
Taking a shot on the first play. And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. This offense has a 2nd down play. To the air, it's Shuck. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Showing the arm strength to the left. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. 2nd down coming up. Give to Brown. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a first down for his team. And the Cardinals are marching down the field. From the gun, they're trying to get to it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Oh, he missed it. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They really got things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. Sweet feet on the move. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking for a man. It's Huff. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
The Gamecocks will punt this one away. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He turns like that, or why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Shoots it to the left. Got his man. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Getting some heat. Got it in the middle. It's Brooks. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The Cardinals have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking to throw it again. Makes the grab. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. 2nd and goal for this offense. To the air, it's Shuck. Buying some time as he moves left. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
And when you get closer to this area near the red zone and closer inside the 5 like you are here, it's tough to throw certain routes, right? Like you need to throw those slants. You need to throw those fades. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hands really, really quickly because you know you're going to get some pressure from that defense.
4th and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals!
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the 1st game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. First and 10. Trying play action. Trying to get to him. The sure hands, it's Vaughn. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Huff. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
He barely got the ball and just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll go to the air. It's complete. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Texas looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Horns. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Hook 'em, and they hooked a...
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on first and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target. He just can't hook up for the completion.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
They'll line up for a second down play. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Bell. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Louisville!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They marched 78 yards down the field, and they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. They'll try the run. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is to 36. Looking to throw, it's Huff. Coming after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Using the quick game. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Off play action on first down. He rifles one deep to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Dances away to buy time. This time he's got it. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're bringing heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This is a 3rd and long.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Here's the handoff. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Offense getting set for first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Couldn't get anything done on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 46. Back to throw, it's Huff. Looking to the big tight end. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Just a short pass to the tight end. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a fascinating first 2 quarters of football in Louisville. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the Cardinals get enough to move the chains.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the run. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll run play action. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Fires to the tight end. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the first down.
This running back just doesn't go down easy. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him and just, you know what, let his talent do the rest.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to throw. It's Shough. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. A little screen to the running back. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it out. It's right. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Pressure coming. And they got him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. No fair catches here, looking for room. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Handoff from the gun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to him. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to get it through the air. Moving away from pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Snags it quickly on the left.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Looking to pass. It's Huff. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Feeling some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Starts to scramble to the left. Trying to escape and get it himself. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a 1st down.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a 1st down. Off the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking for the score. Just about picked off in the end zone, and that would have put a stop to this scoring threat. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. And the defense snatches it, and they've reversed the field. The 50, the 40, running inside the 20. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble.
Number 16.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage.
Is tackled down.
But you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 7 over the Coyotes. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught, it's Brooks. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to run it. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught close to the marker, it's Brooks. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. From the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Scanning the field, it's Shuck. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got him downfield. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to... The offense coughs it up. And the ball is going to land out of bounds. They'll maintain possession and pick up a few yards in the process. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Yeah, and he's shown you a little bit of everything today. Shows you why he's a really good back, and the line's paved some holes, and he's right at 99 yards. And the way this game's going with the lead, he's going to get a few...
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last.
Pulls it in on the left. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not.
Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. A handoff, keep working on that clock. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
right back to him on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Dropping back, it's Shuck. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt.
On to kick it away.
And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. Brown has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Brown. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's going to fire into the gut of the defense. And he reels it in for a touchdown, and that just might seal it.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. The offense set for a 1st down play. Trying to move them on the counter. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They tried to get the defense going the wrong way with the counter, but nothing doing.
Aggressive defense, attacking defense. You want to hit them with those counters, but it wasn't successful in this play. Defensive line, linebackers, everybody's dialed in. They see what's going on. They diagnose it, go downhill, hit them right in the middle of the field.
And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker.
Brought down at the 28-yard line.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Field goal is good. And now the lead is extended a little further. The last thing you want to do here is give up a big return, pin them back, and then the defense can just stop them from scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's right. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he...
Got a lot of running room. Running inside the 20. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jason.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.